This the best fitness podcast out.
Stamp it.
Y'all influencers with a bigger following than me. I see y'all copying my shit and reacting to the same shit I'm doing, but I'm gonna take it as a compliment. And one thing, especially for my guys that are former athletes, right? We used to be in practice talking shit, games talking shit to the rivals, right? And that was fun. I don't know. Like, I used to have fun doing that shit, bro. I love talking shit, bro. That's where I get all my shit talking from for the podcast, right? Mm-hmm. And we don't, like I said earlier, we don't have that outlet. So the gym is a great way for that, just to touch on everything you said.
Sure.
And another thing, the gym puts you in a winning mindset. I've mentioned this on the podcast before. Lifting heavier weights, doing shit when you don't feel like it, doing difficult shit, accomplishing difficult tasks is going to boost your confidence and it's going to put you in a winning mindset. A lot of dudes just be defeated. Working a 9 to 5 or working your business, you driving in traffic, your wife stressing you out, the kids bad as fuck in school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just feel fucking defeated. I met so many men. It's like, that's not the same guy I knew 5-10 years ago. They're just fucking defeated. So the gym is going to shift that mindset to like winning. And when you get in that winning mindset, you're going to find a way to fucking solve all your fucking problems, bro. Anytime I find a problem, whether it's financial, relationship, fucking family, fucking business, whatever, like there's no depressed and sulking and complaining about it. It's just straight to what's the solution, right? Because if I'm lifting 315 and Ray isn't there to spot me, this fucking weight has to go up or I'm going to fucking fall and get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that shit seems like something small if you don't go to the gym, but that shit translate outside of the gym. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely does. I agree.
For sure, bro. So another thing too, man, a lot of men, we tend to get, we're not proactive. We end up being reactive. You know what I'm saying? So health issues, right? You go to the fucking doctor. The doctor tells you got high blood pressure. The doctor tells you want to have a heart attack or something. Now we want to fucking hire the personal trainer. Now y'all want to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people don't realize how fitness and changing your diet and eating clean can prevent that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I lost both of my grandparents.
Wow.
Well, so not both sets of my grandparents before I could even have a relationship with them. All health issues.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't think about that. So that's one of my motivations. I want to be a grandparent. So
and to piggyback off what you just said, because even me and you spoke about this outside of the gym, you know, right outside of Gold's, we spoke about this. So we have not only a responsibility within ourselves to, you know, be the best version of ourselves and stay healthy and stay fit, but above all, more importantly, we have responsibilities to other people, and we fail to realize that not only are we doing it for ourselves, but we have a responsibility to others who depend on us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of folks fail to realize that it's just not about you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And when I say that, what do I mean? I'm saying that in the event that you're being reactive instead of proactive, let's just say, for example, you're a parent, right? And you have kids and they're older. And you've never made fitness a thing. You've never made fitness.
Kids gonna follow what the fucking parents do.
Correct.
Fat ass kid.
But what I'm trying to say is you have a responsibility to more than just yourself. So let's just say, for example, in the event that you've become reactive and you fall terribly ill, God forbid, but you fall terribly ill. Now, those around you have to feel the burden of either taking care of you, you know, coming out of pocket for medical expenses, having to sacrifice their time, their energy, their emotions to help make sure that you're good because you failed to take preventative measures to take care of yourself. Now that stress and that burden and the weight of the world, you know, lies on the shoulders of others around you to make sure that you're good, because you failed to do what's necessary to upkeep your body and upkeep, you know, your health. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So you can't just look at it from the perspective of, oh, this is just for me, X, Y, Z. Like, no, it's not just you. It's bigger than you. You know what I'm saying?
So that's a good point, because we were talking about married men.
Sure.
So if you're a married man and you have kids or whatever the case may be, you would want to set the right example for your son,
set the tone,
or even your daughter too. It's not even all about your son; it's about your kids. Period. That yes, being physical, going to the gym, taking care of your body and your health is very important. So I'm just piggybacking off of what you're saying, in regards to that. So any of the moms or the dads that are listening to this podcast, like, set the example for your kids. You know what I'm saying? If you got kids, show them that you go to the gym. The crazy thing about it is that, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I love my squad. I call them my squad, my son and my daughter, or whatever the case may be. My daughter's only 3 years old.
Wow.
Right? And she runs up to me all the time and she's like, "Dad, you want to see my abs?" She don't have no abs. My boo has no abs, right? But she be like, "You want to see my abs?" And she pulls a little shirt up, and I'm like, "Damn!" And I touch her little abs or whatever. But that's daddy though. Daddy's kind of like shoulder that, through me being in shape, me having abs, and she sees it and she's like, "What's that, daddy?" And I'm like, "Those are abs," or whatever. And she sees videos of me squatting, lifting weights and things like that. So like, she'll walk up to me and she's like, "Look at my squats." She'll show me her squats. She'll do push-ups and stuff like that. But me as a parent, I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I'm like really proud of you, or just proud of the fact that what I'm doing through my passion is rubbing off on her. It's not like as if I'm doing it because I'm saying that you should do it for your kids, but I'm doing it through my passion, and it's rubbing off on my kids indirectly, my son and my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So
let me ask you something, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That the fact that you're a fit guy, your daughter is going to bring home a man one day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that like set a higher standard for the guy she's going to bring home? Like, do you? So since you want your shit,
facts.
Do you feel like, oh yeah, she's going to bring home a legit guy? She's not going to bring home no sucker. Because I don't have kids yet, but when I do, I know damn well if my daughter bring home a sucker, I'm looking at her sideways. Or I'm looking at myself sideways. Like, what the fuck example did I set for my daughter?
I'm digging in her ass.
You know what? The funny thing about it, man, as you say that, honestly, it really boils down to you, man. That it goes back to Toon's point. The example that I set for my daughter be what she goes out and searches for. You understand? Like the way I love Blair is what she's going to go find. And I spare no time, no time not spent with my daughter. Like, I spend time with her, I take her out, you know what I'm saying? I treat her, you know what I'm saying? I reward her, you know what I'm saying? I give her compliments and things like that. I love her truly,
Mm-hmm.
I got this thing where she's going to be my Valentine every Valentine's Day. And then whoever I'm with, you come second. So it's like, when I set that standard, it's like, shit, my dad was this. Like, my nigga, you not that.
And
so it's like, when she bring a nigga home, she don't even have to think about it. It's like, you just not my dad. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to worry about no sucker nigga coming home or no fuckboy coming home, because dad took care of me. Dad took care of me. So I honestly really have to be a solid ass dude. If I'm a solid ass dude, my daughter's gonna bring home a solid ass dude.
Absolutely, bro.
So
I love that.
That's how
I always think about that shit, bro. Like,
and since you set the standard and she's watched you and she's been around you, naturally, whatever you portray or you emulate is going to rub off on her naturally. Therefore, she would already have a set standard as to what she would accept and what's unacceptable. So like, to piggyback off what you said, she's not going to come home with a sucker because she doesn't have sucker energy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She's seen her dad put in the work, put the reps in,
Yeah.
look a certain way, speak a certain way, treat her a certain way.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing she's going to know to go off of. Therefore, she's not going to accept anything that's below her standards, only what's matches her standards or above.
Yeah. I was gonna say too, I see a lot of women. I mean, we train mostly women, bro. So women open up.
Facts.
I be hearing them talking about their dads and shit, and I'm like, bro, why she's talking about her dad? Like, yo, if I have a daughter one day, is she gonna talk about me like that? Then I see the dad. I'm like, ain't no way they're gonna talk about their dad like that. If he was a fit dude on his shit, super like masculine, you know what I'm saying? Just like a presence when you see him. Like, I be seeing these dudes like, no wonder your daughter talking crazy about you, bro.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm
Because for
just
me,
saying, bro.
for me, I always love when I meet a chick and she thinks highly of her dad.
Absolutely.
Because that means that's good for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because in your head, you have a good representation of what a man is supposed to be.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? So it'll be like, oh, you love your dad? You think your dad is the shit? Oh, bad. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. You know what I mean? That's a good sign for you. If you run into a chick and she thinks less of her dad,
bro,
you probably want to go the other way. You know
one of my clients,
I'm
not gonna say who, but you know who this is. she was like, yeah, me and my mom were just talking about how stupid my dad is. I mean, he's just so fucking stupid. I was like,
she's not dating material. Hey, listen, listen. If you don't think highly of your dad, I'm not dating you, dog. I'm not dating you because your dad was the first representation of a male in your life.
Male figure.
So right,
I'm just, and if he was a fit dude, like just start with the fitness. Start with the fucking fitness. If he looked the part, boom, step one.
That's
if
very
your dad
important.
fat man titties, belly hanging out the fucking down to his knees,
Pants sagging.
You see the ass crack like he a plumber every time he picks something up off the ground. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on, hey, married men, tighten up, bro. Or guys with kids, tighten the fuck up.
You
man.
gotta tighten up.
Start with your fitness, bro.
You gotta tighten up.
Start with your fitness, man.
Your kids are watching you. They're watching what you eat. You know what I'm saying? If you're eating it, they're eating it. You know what I'm saying? It just goes a long way, man. Like everything, like it's crazy. Being a parent, bro, everything you do, your kids see. Like everything. And you think, you may think age may play a part where they like, oh man, they don't understand what I'm doing. That's not the case, bro.
Your kid knows you're a fat ass.
They definitely can see that. That's easy. and honestly, if you're a fat ass, then more than likely they're going to be a fat ass too. So you have to think about that.
But, bar of the night.
But what I would say, man, if you never quit in front of your kid, never quit in front of your kid. Never show. It's not a bad thing to show weakness. Weakness is fine, you know what I'm saying, because everybody's human. But don't quit in front of your kid, because if you quit in front of your kid or you show a lack of abundance in front of your kid, they take that shit on. They take it on.
And and that's a great point, because look how many clients we've had that fucking quit.
Don't do that in front of your
at
kid.
The first sign of adversity.
Don't do that.
The first time you're sore. The first time you can't lift the weight. The first time you can't figure out the meal plan.
Your kids are smarter.
Fucking quit.
Your kids are smarter.
They learn that from somewhere.
They smarter than what you think. They could be 5 years old. If you told them, listen, I'm on a diet, and in 2 weeks later you say, oh, don't worry about that, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really on that diet. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. We going. They actually are smart enough to know that mommy or daddy quit. Absolutely. Don't think this is because they 5, they 6, they 7. They don't understand. Your kids understand.
They see that belly. All right, that was the warm up. Y'all ready for the podcast?
I'm
ready for the fucking podcast.
Let's get it, man.
All right, who's more out of shape, married women or single women?
Ooh, man. Listen, I feel it. Go ahead, hit the button. Hey, two. Hey, I feel a particular way. I feel a particular way about
Let's
this
get
topic.
it. Ladies thought they was done. They just had a night off. Nope. Just less brunches, more crunches.
I feel a particular way about this topic because I feel strongly about the fact that women have to be in shape, young. I'm telling you, because I've had talks with women about the fact that their value decreases, and I know it hurts to hear this shit. And I'm not the y'all know
illusions.
Y'all know I'm not that guy. You know, I don't go for the juggler. I'm a chill ass dude, women. But at the end of the day, when you know you're in like society and as you age, your value drops. If you stay in shape, you know what I'm saying? You can fight the value dropping. You can fight that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing like, because I'm 41. It's nothing like seeing a woman who's my age, who's fucking up these young 30-year-olds, who fucking up these young 25, and tune in the gym, Chris in the gym. It's nothing like seeing that grown, mature woman.
Oh, it's a whole bunch of them at our gym.
Who's killing the 25-year-old.
That's fine as hell. And it's like, damn.
Killing the 30-year-olds. And you're like, well, you're 40? I'm like, damn. Like, it's a good look. And so with that being said, you still going, your market value is still going to be high. And I explained it, you know, and I talked to my man Chris, and Chris is like, my nigga,
I told him, bro.
The ladies don't like this shit. And I'm like, I know they don't. I feel you and shit. But you know, from a man's perspective, and women always want to know the man's perspective. Let me just tell you what the real is. You know, we definitely do want the youthful look. I'm just gonna be honest. We want the youthful look. You know. So with that being said, it's important for y'all motherfuckers to be in shape. It is.
Good point, Ray. Very great point. We definitely aim for the youthful look. Shout out to the women who maintain themselves, keep up the personal upkeep. The personal upkeep is there. However, I feel like married women, they're more out of shape than single women. I feel that 100,000%. And the reason being is because I feel like they get even more complacent than the man, because usually they're looking for the man or their husband to be the leader in the situation. And if the guy hasn't set the example, you know, what are they going off of? Who are they looking up to guide them? You know what I'm saying? They get comfortable, especially if they have kids or the gym wasn't something that they've.
Well, this is the difficult part about it, though, because a lot of women, you might have a woman that she was on her shit. She was in the gym.
Okay.
When y'all was younger. Well not y'all, nigga, because we young as shit. But I'm saying she might have been on her shit, bro, and then she just switched that shit up. And the difficult part is how do you go how do you tap back into getting her back on her shit? But I feel like it starts with the man.
It starts with the man.
If you get your shit together, it's not a guarantee. Because what's my man name? You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say his name. But he was venting to me in the gym. The shit funny, but it's not funny. About he bought his wife the Peloton, he bought his wife the elliptical, he's eating clean, he bought his wife all this shit.
He's eating clean.
He's eating clean. I mean, he's eating clean.
Sure.
Trying to set the example, and she just won't fucking do it, bro. And it's that's a tough situation to be in.
That's a very tough situation, and it's kind of disheartening for the man, because now you start to look at your wife.
But it's got to be a way he could tap in, and you know what I'm saying, and get her back on track.
I mean, if he's setting an example, if he's doing everything that he should be doing, you know, eating clean, showing that he's dedicated, showing that he's consistent, and it's not rubbing off, or she's not picking up on what he's putting down, then something has to give. Either, you know, he got to go his separate way or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the worst thing for a guy in a relationship, especially a married guy, is for you to be doing everything right, you know, trying to keep your body up to par, be consistent in the gym, you know, try to put your woman on game, physical game, show her that, you know, you need to keep your body up to par too. You know, I want you looking attractive as well. I just don't want this for me. I want this for you as well. The worst thing is for you to be doing everything that you need to do, and it's not registering with the woman. You know what I'm saying? That's disheartening. And then not only that, but it kind of makes you look at your woman a certain way. It's just like, yo, why are you not in compliance? Or why is this like pulling teeth? It should never be.
And you going to the gym around all these attractive women.
You know what I'm saying?
You
know, you're going to the gym around all these attractive women, like CMarty said, younger women your age.
I ain't say younger.
Whatever the case. I mean, but we all in the gym. We know what the deal is. There's younger women our age, and older women that the bodies is fire. They put in the work just as hard as or more work than a lot of you guys that we know.
They got surgery though.
This guy's a fool. But more importantly, we're around women that are actually putting in the work and doing what they need to do to beat Father Time. So if a married man is having these difficulties with his woman and he's doing everything right and she's just not picking up on it, it's just like, what else can you do? You know what I'm saying? And that causes for friction within a relationship.
So I run into a lot of guys who are in that situation, unfortunately, man, and they're scared to, you know, not scared. I don't want to say scared, but they're
hesitant
to leave the relationship or the marriage because they're so deep in.
Why would they leave it though? Like, I guess I'm just
because it's like they try everything and they just can't get the woman on the same page as them as far as fitness.
Okay.
Or they can't get the woman to agree to like, yo, I'm getting up at 5 a.m. I'm going to the gym. You'll have the guy who you know this guy too. I'm not going to say names though.
Say a nigga name.
Nah.
It's all good. We don't need
Niggas
guys
trying to get
pull
me
your car,
canceled.
bro.
So
Pull that car,
Hold
bro.
on, let me finish, right?
My apologies.
Go ahead.
Pull that car, bro.
The guy will get up. He'll get up in the morning, come to the gym. Hey, Marty, I'm gonna see you tomorrow, 5 a.m. I'm gonna get up. Like, gets up. The wife like, oh no, you don't have to go. No, I need you to. Da-da-da-da-da. And he literally like can't. I mean, he can go to the gym, but then that's gonna cause a problem at home.
Yeah.
So what does that guy have to do? What is that? I mean, and you were married. You're not married anymore.
Right.
Does that guy need to leave, or is there a way he can fix it?
Yeah, I mean, because there are different ways. I feel like there are different things you can do. There's like a list of things you can do to try to get your woman in shape. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, you can be really empathetic to your woman. You know what I mean? Because like that's what it has to be for you to get through to a woman. You have to. I like that. I like that. He's like incorrect. But my thought is like you can be like, you know what? I'm going to, sweetheart, you know what I'm saying? I love you so much. I'm going to, you know what I'm saying, fund the personal trainer for you. I'm gonna do that. Hey, no, it's cool. So if it's your wife or somebody that you really love or whatever the case may be, you do what you gotta do to put them in their best place that they could be in. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying my best to put you in a spot where you can be successful. So I do everything I can. You know what I'm saying? So I fund the personal trainer, or maybe I pay for the first couple of months and then you take over. But I just want to show you that, you know what I'm saying, getting with a personal trainer will help you get in shape. So I do that, right? There's that. Then there's I'll work out with you. You got to go through everything. You have to exhaust all options before you leave.
Facts.
I don't like that option though.
No,
I like that though.
I know you don't like the option, but you gotta hear me out. The reason being is because when you're dealing with a woman, you know what I'm saying, it's all emotional.
Facts.
So if they understand that, yo, he's being empathetic, he's understanding that it's not easy for me, it's a little harder than 1, 2, 3. Because for me, you and Tune is 1, 2, 3. Get in the gym, you get results. Eat the chicken breast, you get results. Sometimes for a woman, it's not 1, 2, 3. So it's like, all right, let me show you through empathy that, you know, I care about you.
And you can do it too.
I'm going to pay for this. I'm going to do it with you. And it's like, okay, this dude really loves me. Let me do it. You got to come at different angles to be able to get your spouse to get in the gym and get it done.
For sure.
Now, Chris, to your point, if I didn't pay for the training, I paid for 3 months of training, right?
That's the point I'm trying to get to.
I got you. Trust me. Trust me. I know both sides, my nigga.
I know you do.
Yeah. So I done paid for 3 months of training, right? I worked out with you for a month or two.
He in his bag.
You know, I paid for meal prep services, and your ass ain't still doing it.
What does that guy need to do?
Nigga, it's time to go.
City boys.
It's time to go. And honestly, we can have the serious conversation when it's time to go. And then when it's time to go, whatever the case may be, you're like, why? Listen, sweetheart, you're not showing me no discipline. You're not showing me that you care about yourself enough to put in the time or the work. You know what I'm saying? I've done what I can for you, sweetheart. I don't like this shit.
But he's not a real man if he doesn't enjoy a curvy woman.
No. Listen, curvy and sloppy are two different things. See, Marty?
Whoa. You can't say that. You can't say that. This is YouTube. You can't say that.
I'm just saying, curvy and sloppy are two different things. But at the end of the day, dog, if I've done what I needed to do to put you in the best place that you need to be in.
This is the best fitness podcast out.
Stamp it.
Y'all influencers with a bigger following than me. I see y'all copying my shit and reacting to the same shit I'm doing, but I'm gonna take it as a compliment.